Michael Lapide here in our business tips, talking to you about audits, and we're going to talk in this video about how long will your audit last in your business. And the CRA comes down to how long are we expecting. Now here's the key, is the time really varies, but it's going to depend on some key factors of how long it might take. So for example, if they're asking you for records and you're delaying in the records and asking for more time, that's going to delay the audit, of course, right? So you're part of that delay, and it could be a delay on the other side if they're backed up with files, if they have too much going on, or if a pandemic hits, or whatever the case may be. There's reasons for delay on both sides. Your side, getting the information, and them depending on their workload and other situations. Okay? Now you may run into a situation where you no longer have the records for some reason. And if that's the case, you don't have the records they're looking for, you can always talk to the CRA, and we would do that for you, talk to them and their team leader, say, okay, what would be acceptable for other information that still could prove this claim? Because there's multiple ways in an audit to prove a claim. If CRA asks for one thing, you might be able to give them something different to prove the same claim. Okay? For example, let's say income. Income could be determined from invoices, or it could be determined from your bank deposits. Now, it should reconcile and show the difference, but it could be determined either way if you look at it. And that's one example, of course, many. So to avoid delays, it's important not only to have your information, but to have it organized. And we can help you, show you what kind of method and how to put it together so that it's smoother for the auditor. And I'll tell you, when you make it smoother for the auditor, there's less chance that they're going to want to ding you for little silly things, and they're probably going to give you a little more grace in most circumstances, okay? Now keep in mind too as well that the CRA changes hands, they change files, they change staff like anybody else. People come, people go, it's transient at times. Your file could get passed to another auditor through the process. So you might not even be dealing with the same auditor throughout, okay? But again, regardless of how long this is going to take, the factors are the delays. If you can minimize the delays, the audit will go quicker. And most exams and audits only take within a few months if everything is smooth, but I've seen them drag out to over a year in certain circumstances. So again, have your ducks in a row, have things organized, don't cause delays on your side. If they cause delays, there's nothing you can do about it. If anything, you can fight for some interest relief if they ding you for anything because they took a long time, but at the end of the day, you can only control what's in your hands. Ask for assistance. We can help you, your representative, your accountant can help you. Never do the audit on your own. If you've got comments or questions, post below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being a part of the KD Educational Business Tips, and we'll see you in the next video.